Hi guys, Mike Lickeneck, Movement is Life. It is Thursday. I actually filmed this earlier this week. This Thursday is 44 Magnum Thursday, 4 minutes and 40 seconds, short video. But this week I'm also going to combine the double tap, which always happens on Tuesday. But this Tuesday I was super busy and I couldn't break away to do a video. So today's double tap and today's 44 Magnum is getting squeezed together. Usually a double tap I film about 9 minutes and a 44 Magnum is pretty much in half, 4 minutes and 40 seconds. So this video might be end up being right in the middle, about six and a half minutes. So today's double tap / 44 Magnum is about the 50-50% rule of Hagana training. Okay, what the fuck is the 50-50% rule? In Hagana, I have a formula of 50-50. 50%, the first 50%, and most people are really surprised when I say the first 50% is this, is nutrition and recovery. And they go, really? Mike, you're a fucking maniac. What do you mean recovery is your first 50%? Okay, nutrition and recovery is the first 50%. It's basically the prerequisite for your training. In other words, your nutrition controls your fuel, controls how much energy you're going to have to train. It controls your mood when you train, controls your inflammation in your body, therefore it affects your recovery. Recovery means how much rest you get. Do you ever get I like foot massage? Chinese foot massage rejuvenates you. Okay, so in other words, do you take care of your body as far as like when you need either a performance massage or foot massage or whatever the fuck you want to call it? In other words, recovery. Nutrition and recovery is the first 50% rule in Hagana. Okay, why? Without that, you don't have the fuel or the machinery to actually do the training. Let's now tackle the 50% left. The 50% left gets divided. 20% of that 50% has to be combat fitness. Has to be combat fitness. I don't give a fuck how much you learn self-defense, Krav Maga, Hagana, Israeli martial art, Israeli self-defense. I don't care how much fucking self-defense you do. If you're out of shape, there's going to be a problem. And this is a scientific fucking issue. It's not just like me having issue with people that are out of shape or this and that, which I don't have an issue with people out of shape. Just get in shape and then you'll be fine. Okay, so in other words, when you're being attacked, there's a stress pocket. Okay, there's a stimulus, and then between your stimulus and your response leaves a pocket. That's the pocket of ATP for energy and also how you respond to stress. Okay, if that pocket is not cultivated and is not trained and is not stimulated, what will happen is when you're confronted with a real life situation, you're either gonna freeze or either you're gonna fucking hyperventilate so bad that within fucking 15 seconds you will be done. Then you don't have to defend yourself anymore. You're done. You're basically exhausted. Okay, so again, the first 20% is combat fitness. And I'm not talking regular fitness, going to the gym and fucking get on a treadmill. I'm talking specifically combat fitness, fight or flight type of training. Okay, and that's one of the specialty of Hagana, obviously. And the benefit of that, it puts you in great shape. The other benefit of it, it prepares you for a real life situation. Okay, so that's number one, because I see a lot of people train Israeli martial arts, and it doesn't matter if it's Krav Maga, Hagana, Sardut, Kapap, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's basically a lot of Americans now training Israeli martial arts, but they're out of shape. And in reality, I put you in a combat situation when you're out of shape, unless you did the technique and you got perfectly and you got a lucky shot, then you got away with it. But other than that, you're gonna have a problem. So number one, 20% of the 50%, combat fitness. Then you got 20% hand-to-hand combat, which gets divided in half. Half of it is empty hand against empty hand, striking, clinch and takedown, and ground. In other words, you have the striking, and it doesn't matter if it's Muay Thai, kickboxing, Kyokushin, Sardut, doesn't matter, functional striking. Okay, then you have clinch or trapping, like it could be Wing Chun, it could be Muay Thai, it could be wrestling, it could be dirty boxing, like the clinch. Okay, that includes takedown and takedown defense. And then which includes obviously wrestling as well. And then you have the ground. And again, it doesn't matter if it's Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, it doesn't matter if it's Sambo, it doesn't matter if it's submission grappling, some type of fucking submission or ground on the ground. So that's 10% of the 20%. Then you have 10% weapons defenses, gun disarms, knife defenses. And then finally, you have 10% tactical training. Tactical training means shooting and knife versus knife. In other words, in today's world, if you don't train knife versus knife and you don't train tactical shooting because you're one of those fucking footy-looty that's against guns and against this and whatever, all right? When evil will knock on your door and you are weaponless and the other side has weapons, you're going to be the underdog. In Haganah, we don't like to be the underdog. So again, 50-50% rule. 50% nutrition and recovery, very important. And then the after 50% is the actual Haganah physical training, 20% combat fitness, so you don't fucking run out of gas as soon as there's a real stressful situation. That's the first 20%. 20% hand-to-hand combat, which gets divided in half. 10% empty hand against empty hand, and 10% weapons defenses, which includes knife defenses and gun disarms. And finally, 10% tactical training. Learn how to use a knife, learn how to shoot with a gun, learn how to use with a rifle. You might never have to do it, but it's going to make you better overall as far as a reality fighting or Haganah practitioner. Okay, guys, movement is life. Double Tap Tuesday and 44 Magnum all put together, 6.5 minutes. Have a good one. Go get it.